on, come on, come on, come on. Rachel here with Rachelsuniquecrafts. Okay. Come on, YouTube. Be nice to me today. Hey, there's Facebook. Hey, Facebook. Really, YouTube? Really? Be nice to me. There you go. Hey, everybody. We are actually on. It was working. So, hey, Miss Mary, Miss Tiff, and Miss Trisha, and Miss Robin. Okay, Miss Robin, thank you, thank you. And Miss Andrea. All right, y'all. I have got mosquito bites on me, and right now I'm just itching. Oh, thank you, Miss Mary. Hey, Miss Suzanne, how are you? All right, let me get this out of our way, and we're going to make a red bird wreath today. I may even put a red bird on there. This one says Season's Greetings, but it's got red berries and snow. And right now, I'm only dreaming of snow because it is so hot and dry. The grass is dead. And now my trees are dying. I've got some cedar trees in my yard that are dying. And I've actually got some lantana planted there by the trunk of the tree, and I've been watering it, and the flower's living and the tree is dying. So there you go. So there's my sweet mama. Hey, Miss Donna. Miss Donna's over on Facebook. I'm relaxing, foot up with ice. Surgery went well yesterday. Oh, Miss Suzanne. Bless your heart. Well, we'll be sending prayers for a speedy recovery, my dear. I have to admit, I fell asleep earlier. Oh, that's okay, Miss Trisha. That's okay. Hey, sometimes we just need a little noonday siesta, right? Hey, John Ray. Hey, my other two bird feeders came in today, and so when I got off my live in the membership, I ran to the house and filled them up and put them out there. I can't wait. When is the bad weather supposed to hit me? Oh my goodness, Miss Tiff. This weekend on YouTube, I follow Ryan Hall, and he was talking about it this morning. He was showing all the graphics of what part, y'all, the Northwest is going to get cool. They're going to have lower than normal temperatures. And I'm like, oh, that'd be wonderful. Oh, thank you, Miss Andrea. Miss Andrea sent me stars over on Facebook. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see, did it? Okay, it pinned it. So I pinned your stars up on the top. You watch them? Okay, you watch him. Okay, well, he's got a new one out this morning, and as soon as it hit, I watched it. All right, we're going to use some 21-inch mesh today. We got 15 ties, and I'm going to start right here. I'm only going to twist that one time because I'll open. No, I won't. I won't open that one back up. I'm going to put this zip tie on here. Yes, he's good. I like him. I really do. But that's who I follow. Because I don't watch local news. In fact, about the TV that I get watched is Gunsmoke And it's right before I go to bed. It's when I get in bed, Gunsmoke is on, and I fall asleep to Gunsmoke. Matt Dillon puts me to sleep. What an exciting life, right? And I'm really not even watching it. It's just for the movement, I think. Okay, so we're using 21-inch mesh, and I'm folding over on the sides, and we're doing about a 10-inch poof. And y'all, I've just been making them so long I can eye it and tell you about how big the poof is. But if you stretch it from here, skip one bar and go to the next one, then bring it back and poof it, it's 10 inches. So you can bring it over here and then go back up, and it'll be 10 inches. Andy Griffin is my go-to. I don't know if he would be on, though, when I would go to sleep. I like the Andy Griffin show. I like all those good shows. Good, clean shows. That mess that's on nowadays, I don't like. Hey, Miss Dawn, how are you, my friend? Miss Dawn's over on the Facebook. Only watch cartoons with the grandkids. Oh, goodness. Well, we don't have grandkids yet, and so I can't get into cartoons, I guess. And the cartoons nowadays are probably so different. I'd have to get out the VHS tapes. All right, we are going to open this one back up, and I'm going to put this one right in here. I need to get y'all down where y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. Y'all have to remind me. How about that? Y'all can see a little better now? All right, we're going to put it in here and twist it twice, and then I'm going to come straight down. I like to hold it down. I like to put a zip tie right in here. I like to have a little air. Y'all, it's so hot. I'm ready for winter. I'm sorry for all my northern friends that don't want winter. Just send it south, because it is so hot and so dry. And I've been watering around my house, and last night there was a snake probably about that long, and it probably wasn't bigger than my little pinky around. He was a baby snake. Y'all, I don't do good with snakes. I don't. I just. So I'm ready for winter. I'm ready for those critters to hibernate and get out of my life. I looked down, got my phone, and called my husband. He was inside. He said, "What do you want me to do?" I said, "Come out here and hurry." That one. Now I've gotten this one really twisted. All right, let's get this side. There we go. Now we can get it. So when I had looked down to call him, it slithered away, and we couldn't find it. He come out there with a hoe, and not a hoe, but a shovel, and couldn't find it. We poked around all in the pine straw and stuff, and listen, if y'all like them, more power to you. They'll give me a heart attack. They'll be the death of me. I can't handle it. They can move faster than me. They're dangerous, and they're, I'm scared I couldn't get away from them, so if y'all like them, I'm sorry. I don't like them. I just can't do all that. Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry. Now, I can handle that. Tom and Jerry was my youngest son's favorite. He liked Tom and Jerry. It depends on who I am listening to. I get so relaxed I don't even realize. Oh, well, that's good, Miss Tricia, that you can get relaxed. I did, Miss Tiff. I remembered. Probably because you reminded me a while ago when I got home. I was like, Miss Tiff said live chat. So I got live chat on this time. Thank goodness. Winter brings large amounts of goldfinch to my feeders. Oh, awesome. John Ray. Y'all, John Ray, I call him the bird whisperer. Listen, those pictures, I was telling my husband about it. I said, John Ray is the bird whisperer because he's got birds that come and get in his hand. He had a little yellow bird. He had there's 3 different ones. One was even a hummingbird. Y'all, that amazes me. Y'all have to go see his videos. If you're not on YouTube, he's on Facebook and YouTube. And let me tell you, that is amazing. Okay, and I'm putting, y'all, this is the 21 inch, and I did the inner circle, which is this inner circle right here, first. Because the edges of this mesh will snag, it'll grab, and it'll snag. So if you did your outer circle first, and then you had to take this and try to get it on the inside, listen, you're going to be fighting with it more than you're going to be putting it on a wreath form. So that's why I got in the habit of doing the inner circle first with the 21 inch mesh, and that's why I do it with the 10 inch mesh now. It just became habit. Because used to I only did the 21 inch mesh and then started doing 10 inch mesh a lot on both layers. So I got busy running my little mouth and did not even tell y'all what I was doing. So if y'all don't mind hitting that thumbs up, and then you'll have to get out of the chat, but you can share the video for me, and that helps me so much. It lets Facebook and YouTube, the more shares I get and the more comments I get, they like it, the better. And they'll show it to more people. It gets me in the algorithm. Alright, so we're going to put this, and I'm just opening this one up and putting it back. This is the only time I ever open up a pipe cleaner. Is when I'm doing the 21 inch mesh. Y'all, my nose is starting to itch. It's probably this mesh. Alright, cut this. And then I'm going to put this right back on here. It's not enough to do a wreath, but maybe you can use it for something else. If you need it to prop a bow up or something like that, you can always use it. And I save my bag and put it back in the bag. All right, then I'm going to take this tail, bring it up under here, and then I'm going to zip tie it just so it's not running around getting loose. Woman bird was in the road by my mailbox. Oh my goodness, John Ray. He lived though. Oh, they are so tiny. I worry about them going back and forth. Hey, Miss Marcia, Mama Fox, how are you? Good to see you. All right. I'm cutting that one off because I was looking and I slid it off of there. And it'll be like crazy to get it back on here. So, y'all, we'll do another one. That's okay. We've been watching while you talk. I just wasn't telling y'all what I was doing, was I? Okay. We'll get this party started. All right, for the 10-inch mesh, I am going to use some 10-inch. Isn't this pretty? So, I cut it at 23 inches because this one was from Korea. And y'all, a lot of times you get mesh and it's not the full 10 yards. Sometimes it'll be like 6 inches short. So, I cut it at 23 inches. And so I just rolled it on each end. I got it right here, and I'm going to mash down, and I'm going to pull it together and do just like that. Now, I'm going to start with the center inner circle again. The inner circle, the inner row here. And just twist it. How pretty is that going to be? Black, white, and red. And then we're going to go around here. And hello to all my silent watchers, too. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all. Even if you don't want to get in the chit-chat, we're still glad you're here. But if you want to say hello, we'll say hello back to you. Hey, Miss Patricia, how are you? And then we've got our ribbon tails I cut at 12 inches each. So our 21-inch mesh we did not cut. We just made our 10-inch poofs. And then the 10-inch we cut at 23 inches. Hey, Miss Jody, how are you? Been out of the hospital with Dad getting his cancer treatment. Then he took me to breakfast. Oh, well, that was great. That y'all could have breakfast together. Spending good quality time with your dad. That's amazing. That is special. I'm so glad he had an appetite too. Yes, exactly. All right, now we're going to go around the bottom. One time, a hummingbird has so much nectar from the I'm reading Miss Jody's nectar from his trumpet. Oh, bless it. Miss Jody. I was getting in for the coconut cream pie, but settled for a senior omelet. Hey, an omelet sounds good. Pie sounds good too, though. Hey, that send button is in the wrong place. That's funny, John Ray. That's funny. Doing good. Awesome, Miss Patricia. Yeah, we're making a red bird. I'm gonna show y'all my sign again for all the ones that's just gotten on. This is gonna be a beautiful wreath, I think. Get them limbered up, John Ray. I ate baked squash for dinner today. I had a piece of deer sausage. But when I got off my live a while ago from the membership over on the YouTube, I ran in and I fixed up some hummingbird nectar and got me a piece of deer sausage, and it was so good because it's got jalapenos and cheese, and I think it's got pepper jack cheese and cheddar cheese in it. Oh, it's so good. It tastes like it come from the store. It was so good. It was good. Juicy and okay. I was reading comments and I probably missed one, too. Yep, somewhere. Let's see where I missed it at. There it is. I get to watching comments and skip one. That's the way that goes, huh? There's my cousin. Hey, Raymond. How are you? So there's our base. And we got all kind of pretties. We're going to have some mesh tubing. This is, get it up right for y'all. Season's Greetings, the red bird. And I did get my tool cut today. And y'all look at this ribbon. Isn't that pretty? The ribbon actually matches the sign. It's got the snow and the red berries, and so does the sign. So it's going to be pretty. It's going to be pretty. I'm trying to watch my figure, watching it grow. You're funny, John Ray. I love you too, Raymond. I sure do. You guys are making me hungry. And I just ate. Everything sounds good. I know, right? Too bad y'all can't send no food through the internet wires. Oh, thank you, Miss Tricia. Red birds are my favorite. Aren't they pretty, Miss Patricia? I love red birds. I love them little hummingbirds too. Thank you, John Ray. Thank you, Miss Jody. Okay, and I'm making these kind of like in a little X. This one's gonna be, and y'all, this is red birds. Guess what? There's no Christmas on it, So you could actually use this wreath all winter long, all the way up until spring. When you put your spring decor out or your spring wreath, this one is not Christmassy. It is wintry. So it would not just be a Christmas wreath. It would be all the way until spring. Oh, love the color. Thank you, Miss Jody. The ribbons and the sign are gorgeous. Thank you. Cardinals appear, angels are near. Absolutely. You are right, Miss Tiff. Miss Marcia says, beautiful and so full. Thank you, Miss Marcia. John Ray says, I love that. I appreciate that so much. The day my daddy died, one flew to my storm door and just sat there. Isn't that neat, Miss Tiff? I had to stop and figure out how I was laying my ribbon. I want them all to be laying the same. Love from heaven that comes to visit. Hey, you know, that's one thing that the Lord, He mentioned, and you know, that He knows when a sparrow falls. He knows. So for Him to mention it, you know that birds are dear to His heart. And how much more are we dear to His heart? So if He cares about the birds, we should care about them too. He made them beautiful, and how they are so tiny and know so much. They're just, it's gonna look pretty. I just love it. That's what I was thinking. Beautiful for all season, right? Absolutely. So, even, you know, it's red and white. You could use it for fall. You know, until you put up your Christmas. If you want to put up Christmas, then you get this right back out. And you can use it all the way through Valentine's. Valentine's red and white. This has got red and white in it. Why not? I say it goes right along. Y'all, we're going to put that tubing in here. And then I've got my white tool. I already cut today. Y'all don't even have to wait while I cut my tool. It is ready. I love watching my birds. I know. They are just so amazing. And if y'all don't know, I put up another video on YouTube. I don't know if everybody has seen it or not. It's a bird feeder that's got a camera on it. Who was it? Oh, I think Miss Shirley Nash. She said on Facebook, John Ray, I love that bird feeder with a camera. I said, John Ray probably has several of them. I don't know how he captures all that. I mean, he's got pictures and video of, you know, the birds in his hands. Y'all, it's just amazing. You love it? I figured you got one. Don't you got one, John Ray? Y'all put it in your cart on Amazon. I got the link in the description of that video. And let me tell you, here's what you do with Amazon. You put it in your cart and you wait, because they just had that one for $50 off, and then it went back up. And I do that all the time. I'll put something in my cart and I'll just watch it. And then they had it for $30 off. And I mean, you just watch it, and then when it goes on sale, that's when you check out. So I think it's, I don't know, it was $30 off, I think, yesterday. But before that, it was $50 off. So y'all just put it in your cart and watch it. I film everything from my phone. Okay, wow. Well, John Ray, you're going to have to get you a bird feeder with a camera. Now, y'all, if y'all are commenting on Facebook, my comments have stopped. So, thank you, Miss Tricia. Early morning with iced coffee and bird watching, nothing better. Absolutely, Miss Tiff. Hey, in my iced coffee cup, just saying, it's big. It ain't no cup. It's a big old humping glass. It has to be big. I just wanted a little bit of black because it kind of brings out the darkness of the, which I could have used brown, but the black goes better. Tree branches and all. Thank you, Miss Suzanne. I'll try that, Rachel. Yes, Miss Jody, that's a good trick. That's what I do. It don't matter anything I'm gonna buy or anything I want. If I don't have to have something like right then, I put it in my cart, and then I put save for later, and it's you can watch it, and it'll go up and down in price. Yes, y'all do that. Let me get that out of my way. Let's get some more room up in here. Okay, we're going to use some of this tubing. Now, this is a 1.5 inch wire ribbon, and this is a 2.5 inch. And I cut them at 12 inches each. This is probably 2 different ones. Maybe not. All right. And I don't measure my tubing. I just kind of look at it. So it's about that big. Thank you, Miss Robin. And Miss Robin, well, this ain't a robin. This is a redbird. When I think of Robin, I think of redbirds. I think of birds because of her name being Robin. So I think of birds when I think of Miss Robin. Okay. I'm not going to put one up on top. We're going to go around the bottom, and the reason why is the top's going to be all covered up. So let me get my tool over here. We're going to make, these are cut. This is 6 inch wide. It's cut at 10 inches long. We're going to make like a little breast cancer awareness loop or a cursive E, either way. And we're going to put it right like this on top here. And we're gonna twist it. And then we're gonna go and put that pipe cleaner behind this ribbon here. And then we're gonna pull this little loop of tulle out. And look how pretty that is. So it gives it a finished look. And you can't see how it's put together. So it just kind of hides all the mechanics and shows the pretty stuff and not the ugly stuff. Can't hear out here in the shop, but read the type. So Miss Robin can't hear, but she's reading. You know, she's got a wood cutting machine, and that's probably where she's at, is in that wood cutting room. Now I will put the tulle on the top row also. And y'all, mesh and tulle do not get along. They fight, they snag. So get it down in there. I'm gonna push it all the way to the bottom. And this is just gonna give it that finished look, although it's gonna be hid. If someone was to look up under the bow, or if they were to look up under the sign, which they'd have to unwire it, but at least all the mechanics would be hid. Robin's apron with the robin. I know, isn't it pretty? Hey, Miss Candace, how are you, my friend? How are you feeling, Miss Candace? We are making a red cardinal wreath today. Y'all, I've got to set a time and get my wreaths loaded in my Etsy shop. So if y'all go to my Etsy shop and you don't see a wreath that I've made here recently, just email me or message me or comment. They're for sale. I've got to get them all listed on my Etsy shop. Inner ear infection. Oh, still? Did they give you a shot, Miss Candace? I know you was saying something about you couldn't wait to go get your shot. Did you get it? Y'all, these eye drops that I've been having to do messes with my sinuses, and it'll make my ears act up. And I've been putting alcohol in my ears, kind of dry up whatever's in there. One more on top, and we'll be finished with the top row. All we'll like is our sign and our bow that's going to go up there. The top will be finished. Finally called and got it yesterday. Awesome. Well, hopefully you'll get to feeling better. Been sending prayers for you. Okay, where are we at now? Here we are. So we've got those two. Let's make a few more mesh tubing bows. Put them down in here. Then we'll put the tubing, and once we put our tubing, that one will be finished. We won't have to touch it no more. Instead of having to come back around and add it in, we'll just go ahead and finish this one while we're at it. And thank y'all for being here today. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. It's always more fun to hang out with your friends. Have some cardinal ornaments that would look good on that wreath. Oh, Miss Robin, yes, it would. Cardinal ornaments would look beautiful. Wow. And y'all notice I used white pipe cleaners. So you can see the white pipe cleaners on bottom, but on top it would just go better because of all the white ribbon, which they're hid. But I knew I was going to be using this white tool, and so you couldn't see them. They wouldn't stand out. So I try to think about when I'm picking out my pipe cleaners to make my wreath form, try to think about why are all these cut pieces in here, about what colors I'm going to be using. Truly appreciate it. Amen. Here's the way I look at it. Somebody needs prayer. They need prayer, and I need the practice. So they give me something to pray about. Because not that I don't have enough, but listen. I need my prayer time. Because you just feel like your day something's missing. If you don't get your Bible reading in and your prayer time in, it's like the day just is not the same. It's just not a good day without the good Lord in it. Seems a whole lot better. I about left without me and my dog. Oh my goodness, John Ray. I have seatbelts. Now we're almost around here. We got what? 1, 2 left, 3 left. This is mesh tubing, y'all. Take us for a drive and don't. I just missed that, John Ray. Take us for a drive and don't throw us out. You make me dizzy. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Alcohol is the answer. Hey, Adrian, how are you? Yes. What are you making? I am making a red bird wreath. It's a winter wreath. It can be used before, during, and after Christmas. Because it does say seasons greetings, but hey, a season is, you know, you have fall, winter, spring, summer. So a season, you can use it all winter because winter is a season. So I would definitely hang this on my door before and after Christmas. And our ribbon matches our sign. Hello from Ireland. Awesome. I'm so happy you're here. What time is it over there? We are 2:46 p.m. over here in Mississippi. Okay, I'm missing. There's Miss Lori. Hey, Miss Lori. Miss Kelly. How are y'all doing? It is 8:46 and just getting dark. Oh my goodness. So it's what, 6 hours? Y'all are 6 hours ahead of us. So we have a friend, her name is Monique, and she gets on here, and she's from Sweden, and she is 7 hours ahead of us. So that is so neat. All right, y'all. I was going to say, I know I cut 15 of these. I am so glad you're here with us. Have you been to Ireland? I have not. I would love to. Love, love, love to. My mom says that some of her family is Irish and came over from Ireland, but now I have no idea how much or, you know, all that. But yes, I've always wanted to go to Ireland. That would be beautiful. Okay, all the ribbon has red birds on it. See the red birds? Okay, so we're gonna make this a bow, and we're going to put our sign on. Let's see, it's got pretty holes. So we got some ribbon here. Let's put our sign on real quick. You should visit, you would love it. Oh, I bet. That would be amazing. 3:47 in Massachusetts. So Massachusetts is on Eastern time, so that's an hour ahead. And it's 1:47 in Utah. Oh, Miss Jody, are you close to Miss Lori? Y'all, Utah, I've been to Utah. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness. I love to see Miss Lori's videos. John Ray says, I'm Irish. And Tiff says, me too. Hey, y'all, we may all be kin. I claim y'all anyway. Thank you, Miss Tiff. Thank you, Miss Jody. My great-great-great-grandfather came over in 1780, according to our family tree. Oh, John Ray, that's amazing. And that's amazing that, you know that, that part of your family history. I think that is pretty close. We're all kin. Right, Miss Dawn? I claim y'all. Y'all might not claim this crazy girl, but I claim y'all. And y'all, I do believe this is a 10-inch sign. At least. Maybe bigger than that. No, it's a 12-inch sign. It's a big old whopper. That's all I know. Okay. So y'all, I got my handy dandy little weaving needle. And I got this thing. It is a lifesaver if you make a wreath from Dawn with Wreath Decor by Dawn. She sells them in her Etsy shop. And let me tell you, they are worth gold when you're doing a wreath. Because you're going to go right down through all of this mesh in just a matter of a second or two. I used to fight, look how quick that was. I used to fight with trying to get my wires through all that mesh. They'd bend up, you couldn't get them through, and they are wonderful. It all started with Adam and Eve. Absolutely, Miss Dawn. It sure did. Thank the Lord it did. It's amazing. Okay, y'all. Let me get this one more wrapped around. It don't have to be that long to be that aggravating. Okay, we're gonna take this side and go down. Oh, that will be beautiful on that wreath. Thank you, Miss Lori. Great-great-grandparents came over from the homeland to work in the coal mines, Colorado and Utah. Wow. My grandfather and dad retired from the railroad as engineers and superintendent. I'll claim you anyway. Thank you, Miss Tiff. Okay, so look how big that sign is, y'all. That is I'm almost positive it's a 12-inch. Yep. It is a 12-inch sign. Most of them are like 10 inches. Not this one. You got to show off. It's got to be bigger. So, let's do one of them funky bows. Who wants to do a funky bow? I've got this red and white. Look at this. It's not that pretty, and it's nothing but shiny glittery. And it's not like the glitter that just flakes off real easy. We're going to do an 8-inch tail. There's Miss Shantae. How are you? You had to pick up the U-Haul truck. Oh, bless your heart. Well, we're making a red cardinal wreath here. So we're going to do about a 6.5-inch loop. And this is some thick ribbon. I'm like Miss Shantae last night. She was saying she likes thick, you know, stiff ribbon. Hey, this is thick and stiff right here. I love, oh no, I do too. Polka dots and stripes, I love them. We're gonna do this little funky bow where we got a loop on it, loop on each side, and then our tails is gonna go opposite, okay? So, let me get this one out of our way. So the tail's gonna go up and one tail's gonna go down, or vice versa, or whatever. It's going the opposite direction, put it that way. Okay, now let's put our cardinals on. So, since we got a loop on this side, we're gonna put a tail going on this side. We're gonna do the opposite of whatever I have for it. I'm watching 3 hummingbirds fighting over my window feeder. That's fun, Miss Tiff. That's why I ordered those. I need to turn this back around and go under because it's going to be upside down. I don't want my birds upside down. Got off track. Oh, that's why I ordered more bird feeders. Because Arlen said this morning, I think there's 20 birds out here. I don't think that's quite that many. Maybe 15. He said they're all getting along this morning. Yeah, they've been asleep all night. They woke up and they're hungry. They get along. But that won't last long. Till they'll be back fighting again. Bless their tiny hearts. Okay, let's see. Let's put a little bit of black in here. Alright, we're going to go down with the tail. Y'all, my loops are getting a little smaller each layer. Twist. Put in here. They burn up their precious energy chasing one another off. I know, Miss Lori. They do. I told my husband, I said, I'm going to be sad. I know they got to go. And I think they're feeding up, getting ready to go. I think they're trying to put on a little weight to make their journey. I said, I'm going to be so sad when they're gone. But John Ray gave me hope. He's like, there's, you know, was it the Rufus? They could stay all year. So I said, they may stay. He said, so I guess I'm buying sugar for the birds. I said, hey, they can't drink that much, but hey, I've used about a 5-pound thing of sugar in the last few days. There I go hitting buttons. That's okay, John Ray. I have just an occasional hummingbird. We've been getting cool at night. Oh. Well, we got down to 58 one night, but we've been back up in the 60s at night. Let me see, y'all, if I got something else red in a small. Let me bring this one up in here. We'll bring some polka dots up to the top. Okay, we got to get that notification out of my way. Make this one a little smaller, and then I'm going to put a white one in the middle. I'm going to be leaving soon as well. I know they got to go, but I love watching them. Right, Miss Tia? We are ready for some cool weather. This, we're still in the mid-90s. Well, I say mid-90s. Heat index is upper 90s, but it's been like 93, almost mid-90s. So this white has got fuzz on the side of it. It's pretty. My phone video is... Okay, I was using a gallon every 2 days in July. Oh my goodness. Well, see, I only had like 1 or 2 all summer. And then the last few weeks, you know, I put out more bird feeders and separated them out. And I think it was because I only had like 1 or 2 out. And then they were fighting over that. So, but I took John Ray's advice and separated my bird feeders out, and lo and behold, here come a swarm of them. They must have told each other that I had more bird feeders, because here they came. Tighten this down. Turn that middle loop that way. I'm gonna break our bow in somewhat. It so it'll start laying right. Then we will attach our bow and then trim our tails. And I like either the half bow or this funky bow, because it doesn't, see how big the sign is, and this bow's still not going to cover it up. If you had the traditional bow where it's turned this way, look, it's going to hide part of your sign. So we're going to lay it just like this. We're going to use our little handy dandy needle here. And we're going to go straight through here. It's cloudy and cool. Hey, Miss Tammy, how are you? All right, so let me get this on here good enough to get the other side. The flameless candles. I have a link on my YouTube for them. Are you wanting the tea lights, or are you wanting the regular size, Miss Candace? Hey, Miss Angela, how are you? Darn, I miss it again. Hey, Miss Patricia. Well, we're just making a red cardinal wreath. Thank you, Miss Patricia. I got Patricia on YouTube and a Patricia on Facebook. My hubby will be home in a minute, so I have to go make dinner. Okay, Miss Tammy, you have a great evening. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate that. The regular size. I can send you a link, Miss Candace. Hey, Miss Farm Wife, how are you? Have a great evening, Miss Tammy. All right, let's I'll have to make it bigger a little bit so y'all can see the whole wreath. But we gotta do our trimming on our ribbon tails, because that makes a big difference. It's a tiny little detail, but it makes a big difference. Because you gotta spread them all out and get them cut, and I like to layer them so that you see all colors. And I cut them where they're not going to lay on that sign either. It's going to show all of the ribbons. It's gonna be pretty, y'all. It's gonna be so pretty. Shoot, this red and white. Who doesn't love red and white? And then put cardinals on it. And it's a win-win. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And y'all, they're wired ribbons, so if they get to laying flat, you can fluff them back out. You can arrange them. That's our bow, and then it's got all the extras with the fluff and stuff. Since I'm at, hang on. Since I'm at the end, I'll have to watch the replay also. Oh, thank you, Miss Patricia. Thank you, Miss Shantae. Thank you, Miss Farm Wife. Thank you, John Ray. Oh, thank you, Farm Wife. Miss Lori. Mr. John Ray. Miss Jody. Wow, I don't know it. So thank you, Miss Patricia. Thank you. I appreciate y'all so much hanging out with me and keeping me company while I make a wreath. Now I just got to get it in my Etsy shop so that hopefully it'll sell. But it goes from a flat frame all the way up to big and beautiful, and it is probably 24 inches wide. Well, actually, it's about 25 inches. And then it is about 9 inches tall with the top of the bow. So it's big and beautiful and got red birds all over it. I will probably add another little piece of wire on that because that's a big sign and it's kind of got a little wobble to it, and I don't like things to wobble. So I will add that to it. So thank you, Miss Andrea. Everyone stay safe and healthy always. Enjoy Rachel. Uh-oh. See how much of a mess you got to clean up. Right, Tiff? That's exactly right. You be safe. I'll let you... Talk to y'all all later. Got to go get some watering done. Miss Jody, I got to do that too. Except I hope I don't see the little slithering critters again today. Y'all, that gave me a heart attack yesterday. So, I love y'all. Love you, Miss Lori. Thank you for hopping on, my sweet friend. Thank you all for being here and hanging out and commenting and giving me thumbs up and sharing. I appreciate all of it. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Miss Tricia. I love y'all. Sending prayers and best wishes for a wonderful and a blessed weekend. So, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all Tuesday for sure. So, y'all have a great rest of the day and a great weekend, and I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all all so much. That's good. We're getting rain today. Oh, Miss Farm Wife, send some my way. I need some rain. We're in a drought. My trees are dying. My grass is dying. My grass is dead. Now I got trees dying. Cedar trees, all kind of trees. So that's not good. I was watering last night forever and ever and ever. That's when I seen the little snake. And y'all, that's not good for me. It's not good for me. I don't need no more heart attacks. So I love y'all. I'll see y'all next week. Y'all have a great weekend. Bye-bye.